Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you how to install a sub in a Falcon Fairmont. This is not going to be a proper installation video. I'm just going to show you what I did to get it installed, so you know what to expect when it's time for you to install it. Alright, so this is the engine bay. You'll need a amplifier wiring kit, which you can get from your local auto parts store like Repco or Super Cheap. I went out and got one, and I also had to get a few extra bits, which I'll point out in the video. Right, first things first, I start with the engine bay. So as you can see here, this is the battery box, and I had to get a terminal for this because the stock one didn't have space for, well, it did, but this is just much neater. And so firstly is in the wiring kit it comes with the cable, as you can see. So I ran that down to here, which is the fuse. It depends on your amplifier, so check your specifications. So you can see I made 2 holes and just use cable tie to hold it in. The best place for the fuse box or circuit breaker is closest to the battery. And then from there I ran the wire down, as you can see, back in there and in there. Let me see if I can get a shot of it. You see that? Let's see. Let's try to get in there. You can see in there. That's where I ran my cable from. That cable actually can run it parallel with this cable, this one here, which is the cable for the hood latch to undo this. So yeah, there's a grommet there which I removed, and from there on this is just the bottom of it. I'm not sure if you can see that. As you can see, it comes out there. And this is the cable for the hood latch, which is here. So yeah, I ran it parallel until here, it stopped there. And then I ran it down through here in the carpet. Just removed this to run down there, as you can see. Oh, there's a hole in my floor, so you can see that, but there you go, that's the actual cable, which is red. And from there, I just feed it through here, the carpet. What you want to do is remove this like this. Let me see. As you can see, it comes out easily. The weather seal, so you want to do that. It just pops back into place. And you remove this. 3 phillips head screw. 1, 2, 3. Remove that. Feed your wire through there. Okay. And try to feed it through in this space here. And continue. Continue here. Move the 2 screws once again. Put it in there. Feed it through. Yeah, try to, let's see what I do. Yeah, I got it in there. I got it through the seat. And yeah, and these seats are easy to remove for you to gain access. So just reach for the bottom and just pull it out. The whole thing will come out. There's just two clips holding it, and it's on this side and the other side. So yeah, just try to feed it through, and then what you end up with is cable coming from there, as you can see. Do that later. Yeah. So that's you, and just the amp. So that covers the positive power. Now we might move on to negative. Yeah, negative was easy. So you can see this is negative. This runs all the way to here. I've got to get a better connection, but there you go. That's basically it. Make sure you sand the surface. And yeah, I made a hole in there, so that's how it's held in place. So yeah, it's a good ground. Make sure you sand the paint off, because you wouldn't get a good ground if you don't. Yeah, this is pretty much the cheapest way you can do it. Next off will be the audio source. Which is in here, and what you gotta do is install your audio signal. Let's push that back in. Let me try to remove this, see if it's possible. Wiggle it back and forth. Okay, so this is the back of it. So what you want to do is, this came in the set, so left and right audio, and as you can see the little blue wire, yeah, that's your 12 volt source. So that's that cable there, which I'll show you which is in the amp, which I connected to the amp, is the remote cable, which tells the amp to turn on, because it receives power all the time, but it needs a switch to turn on, and this is how you do that. What I did was, I had to find a 12V source, and this kit, the aftermarket kit, I'm not sure, I don't think you can, yeah, you can do it with a stock radio, but you gotta use a what do you call those? The meter to check the voltage, a voltmeter. You gotta turn on the engine and find the cable that feeds 12 volts. So you can't just use any 12 volt, you gotta use the one that comes out from the radio. So but luckily for this, it's not here. But the way I found it was already printed on the wire. It's hard to show it to you, but yeah, it was printed on the wire, so it was way easier. That's just the antenna. Just put that in. Okay, there you go. So that's basically that. So that's the inside covered. Just put that in. Let's try to get this right. So that's the internal sound and power, 12V power covered. Let me show you the connections on the sub. So you can see on the sub, this is just for this is for the sub. It varies between subs. I mean between amplifiers. So this is the cable, left right audio. This is that remote cable I was talking to you about. Let me just get that. There you go. Battery, remote, ground. Let's say 250 watt sub, 1000 watts max. And yeah, for this wire here, I fed it through here into inside this panel, inside this console, in there. Always gotta remember to put in P, because if you put in other gears other than neutral, the car wouldn't start. Like, yeah. So yeah, route that wire in there. I have to clean this place up. Yeah, as you can see, it pops out there. Oh, wait, that's the remote. I didn't even know that. Oh, yeah, see the cable? It pops out there. Then continues in the same thing. It's best to do with the seat removed. I'll show it to you real quick. Yeah, so for this, to remove this console right here, this whole thing, what you gotta do is, there's 2 screws in there, another 2 screws in there. Just remove the rubber boot, and there'll be 2 in there. You gotta remove this rubber boot, the cup holder. There'll be 2 in there, and